housemate, Ulrika. And she was followed by your 6th place housemate, Preston. Now, please welcome in 5th place, it's Nick! But before we chat, let's have a quick look at your journey in that house.
Great. It's only a game show.
It's Nasty Nick!
He started the revolution.
10 years. It's been a long time. I'm very excited to be here under the ever-watchful and ever-listening Big Brother.
Bless Nick. He's harmless. He's just peculiar.
Eldest lady of the house.
Ulrika!
I think Nick has a bit of a hang-up about past experience of Big Brother.
I'm going to tell you who's up for eviction, and you've got to write each name, and don't get caught this time.
Been up to your old tricks again? Not yet. Really?
Nick Bateman, what have you been doing?
Well, the reason I didn't want to come on Big Brother because I knew there'd be some stitch-up. Ah! Ah! It says, "Hi, Nick. That Victor and you are a very bad influence. I have a very evil plan." Why do they call you 4x4? Quite irritating.
Go on, Nasty Nick.
I'm loving it. It's actually really good fun. I've loved every second of it. Big Brother Ultimate has re-given me the confidence that was taken away from me on the first series, so I'm grateful. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Do you know, of all the interviews tonight, I think you, sitting opposite you now, is one of the ones that's moving me the most, because you never had this. You never got your eviction moment before.
I know, I thought it's really strange to come out the right
front
way
door.
rather than the back door as such.
And let's give him another big cheer, please. How's it been for you?
It was an amazing experience. To do it again twice, I think, obviously, Nadia's had a very bad time, but I'm glad I did it. It's one of the most wonderful things to be given a second chance to do this show. I think the show has been amazing, and I'm very sad that this is possibly the last time it's on
But it
TV.
seems fitting that you were there at the birth.
It's odd that I was
And
there the
you were
first
here
day and also
at
the last
end.
day.
It's very fitting. Now, listen, last time you went in with a game plan, and you played a game. Did you do that at all this time?
No, I thought I'd just be myself. I think when I did it 10 years ago, I was probably, full of bullshit. So I just thought I'd be myself and see how long I last. I thought I'd be out in the first week, so anything longer than that week has been a bonus.
I think the thing is that you saw there when you went into the house, I said, there he goes, Nasty Nick. And when you came out of the house tonight, I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's Nick. Now, you've changed a lot. You're not really nasty at all, are you? Have a look at this.
You're plotting a very dirty plan on everybody in here to vote against each other.
If you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
You know who's nice? Is Nasty Nick.
Nobody wants to see Nice Nick. If you were known as Nice Nick, do you think you'd be in the house now? Of course you wouldn't.
That's a good point.
He's a nice chap and he seems all right. He isn't nasty at all.
You've got a big reputation, Nick. Do you know what I mean? I must admit, I'm very disappointed after meeting you. You just seem like a normal guy.
But how could someone so nice do the stuff he did 10 years ago?
Nasty or nice?
Nice.
I'm almost waiting for him to do something really nasty, which is really, really horrible.
I think I've gone through such a torrid experience from Series 1. This has taught me not to take myself too seriously.
Not so nasty Nick! But, joking apart, in the last 10 years, what's it been like living with that label?
I think it's difficult because I think the media always considers Big Brother contestants as numbskulls. But I think I'm glad that I did this show and people have actually seen the real me rather than, a child in a
But you've
in a
lived
man's
with
body.
that. You've lived with Nasty Nick for 10 years. It's taken 10 years to get back on the programme so you can debunk it.
Well, exactly. And I'm just very glad I did it. And I think that there were a great bunch of people in that house. And
Did you feel a pressure in there to sort of do they want me? Because John McCririck said, you know, come on, you've got to do something nasty. This is what we expect. Did you feel any pressure to sort of perform?
There was no pressure to perform. It was, you know, to get on with it. This was supposed to be a celebration, not a bloodbath. And I think, hopefully, the fans have had a celebration, and all the contestants who have been in the house have given their best and hopefully entertained the public.
I have to admit, I was one of those people waiting for you to do something really naughty. Now, listen, you said that Big Brother 1 really knocked your confidence. How did it do that? I mean, how did that manifest itself? I think
it manifests itself because, you know, the press tend to love Big Brother, but then they tend to knock every contestant that goes on it. And I think if you're always, if you've been labelled nasty when you're not, and if you'll continue to be knocked by the press and by the media as a whole, then it does. So I just think this time I've actually proved that what happened 10 years ago was history, and now today's the present.
Do you feel like a different person?
I think I learnt a lot in this series because there's so much time to think about things, and I think if you realise that perhaps you didn't behave in the right way at that time, you grow up and realise the way to behave is just be yourself and be nice.
And so how's that given you your confidence back?
Well, I think you just realise that this show, you know, I thought I could be out in the first 5 days, so I'm here on the final day, and so that's how it's done it.
I want to talk to you about your housemates now.
Okay.
Let's just discuss your bromance. You're just out of nowhere bromance with Victor. So, were you surprised? Did that take you by surprise?
No, I've always known Victor, and I think we invented a TV show within the TV show in the Snug, and we just spent every evening laughing.
It was Big Brother's little cousin, wasn't it?
Yeah. Life on the Snug. And it was fun because we gave all the housemates nicknames, and we just had gentle fun at them all. And, you know, he was a great sort of double act.
Ocelot was personal favourite
Ocelot,
of mine.
yeah.
Ocelot. Sparrow's kneecap as well is quite good as well. And what about your other housemates? Who else have you liked in there?
I don't know how the footage has gone out, obviously, but, you know, Coolio seemed very fun. I don't know if he was shown in a bad light, but I liked him. He was
fun. There are two sides to everybody, aren't there?
I think everyone was nice. I think there were certain volatile people. Nadia was quite volatile, and it was like walking on eggshells.
But people could say that Coolio was also quite volatile. Some people just are, and that's just the way they are. But let's talk about Ulrika. Now, was it ever frosty between the two?
I don't know if it's frosty. I think it's almost... we weren't sure of each other.
Yes.
And I think that's...
But by the end...
Yeah, by the end, I think we're very friendly. I don't know, obviously, what she said about me behind my back, but that's how it goes. But
she's just shouted from over there, I love you, Nick.
But she's very nice, and I think everyone actually got on.
Having said that, she's now very nice. Now, let's talk about Nikki.
Yeah.
What were you expecting from Nikki? Did you have preconceived ideas about her?
I hadn't met Nikki, and she's so sweet.
She loves it so much, doesn't she? She lives and breathes that programme.
You know, she's a bigger Big Brother fan than Brian Bellow. And she really, really enjoys it. She throws her tantrums, which is great. She's sometimes she's like a little child, but she's adorable.
Listen, very quickly, you here in 2000, you're here at the end.
Yeah.
What's different about Big Brother now?
Well, we had really sort of a crappy task like doing pottery.
For a week.
And doing semaphore. And these tasks, I think, on the series has just gone past, and this were great tasks. I think creatively the show will miss Phil Eggert-Jones that's going to LA.
Oh.
And I just think it's been one of the best series. Not our one, but I think the one that's just gone by. And I think it's fitting that it's gone out with this ultimate show.
And also, who do you think will win? Who do you think will win?
Who do I think will win? I think Nikki.
Thank you very much. So I just want to make a quick apology if there's been any swearing in this interview. But with that, I'd like to say, ladies and gentlemen, Nick! Okay, it's time now to find out who you have voted to finish 4th. I'd also like to apologise that some of the housemates did swear. I do tell them, like naughty children, not to when I speak to the house. But unfortunately they did, so I'd like to apologise for that as well.